us with the script, and our agents sent, and they're like, our agents had no idea we were the biggest and are the biggest WWE fans in the world. Coincidentally, we actually started watching. Who here is a WWE fan?
Yes! 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 Yes!
We actually started watching that summer when Kane was being introduced, and the first thing I ever saw was the sexiest man in the world, The Undertaker.
Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid.
Can we not start this? Can we not start this HBK bullshit again?
I'm not doing anything. It's just, he knows he's cute. He thinks he's cute. He knows he's sexy. He's got the moves. I'm sorry. It's
yeah, we know.
It's the only time Ben and I have ever really actually wanted to kill each other.
Hell in a Cell, when Kane was introduced, like literally, I was up on the couch screaming at the top of my lungs. And so I was like, that's awesome, show him. I was like, he did not win!
But who covered who for the 1, 2, 3? Anyways, so then when we got this script, we didn't think there was any way in hell they would hire us for this. It was just too awesome.
It's pretty much a horror fangirl, and I guess directress's dream come true to be able to recreate your own horror icon. And I was like, wow, Jacob didn't have like a mask, a costume, a theme song.
We actually saw See No Evil 1 in theaters, and I was so excited to see Kane murdering people as anyone is, and I was like, oh, why did they have such high angles? He's so big. Why did they cast such tall people? Why did they just cast a bunch of 5'1" people so he looked even bigger? And this was the content of the interview with Lionsgate and WWE, where we were like, oh, I would do this, I would do that, but you'll be fine. I know you're gonna hire someone awesome.
We basically pitched our version of Halloween too.
Yeah.
As you can tell, there's a lot of homages in there. And then to be reunited with our favorite idiot, Catherine Isabel.
It's so funny because she's so good at what she does. After she played Ginger, everyone thought she was Ginger. After she played Mary, everyone thought she was just Mary. And working with her, I realized she was either comedically genius or accidentally hilarious. And I was like, accidentally hilarious. And I was like, we have to put that in something. You're so fucking funny. And how nice is it to have a hot girl be the funny one? She's the jock in this movie.
She is the jock, and the slutty guy is the one who dies first.
He was just trying to get his dick wet.
Also, the end of that scene, that was also a Soska ad. And to work with horror icon Danielle Harris.
Danielle Harris is so badass. Like, actually, she got stuck in an elevator once instead of staying in there because she doesn't like elevators. She just took out the little door, climbed out, and got out. It's like, nobody would do that except you, I guess, who's been running from Masked Men since you were 7. That's actually how she interacts in life. She's like, oh, I don't want to be murdered here. I better go.
We wanted it to be very 1980s homage-y, and we wanted it to be very self-aware, and then we wanted it to set up all the characters to be like, oh, Katie must be the slut, oh, Danielle must be the final girl, and then we wanted to rip out your hearts and destroy all those expectations. And Seth, our Kai Eric Erickson, is half Seymour Krelborn from Little Shop of Horrors, and half Ash.
Well, it's obvious after you see it that he's the final boy. He's the only one who interacts with Jacob Goodhead and survives the first bout. He's the only one that starts as a pussy and becomes fucking sexy manly at the end.
And then watch it again, you can see their wardrobe change piece by piece as they become more final girl or final boy.
Before you die, you have to be in your sexy bloody outfit. That's the only way it can happen.
Obviously.
And we had... I think we need to talk about Glenn Kane Jacobs.
Glenn Kane Jacobs. How awesome is he? He's actually a real sweetheart too. Am I ruining his image?
No, it's just so funny because he was warned that we were fans, so he was like, oh no.
He's properly warned that we were fans. I think it's on the BTS that I take 30 seconds to compose myself before I meet him.
We just started crying a little bit before he showed up in our office. We didn't know what to do. He was Kane.
It's not that weird. I just wanted to know what the Undertaker was like and what his phone number was.
And after a while, when he showed up on set, we were like, that's gotta be Kane. He was like, okay, bye guys. I get it.
It was this whole thing working on See No Evil 2 was a really elaborate ploy to make Glenn Kane Jacobs our best friend, and I think it's worked.
That's been the whole goal of the career. I think we can retire now, except we had such a good time. Us and Glenn are talking about our third one, and actually
Three No Evil.
Three No Evil, even though it won't be called that. It starts the night right after, and what we want to do is we want to make 7. So it's the craziest fucking week ever. First, his mom dies in a Blackwell hotel. Then he goes to the morgue, and the third time, maybe he finds love because he's obviously a virgin. It's true.
No, it's true. His mom was like, Sheila, just like, let him go.
Yeah, get out. He's a girl. Do some stuff.
But we want to make a whole bunch of them. Maybe he'll go to the hood or space.
I wanted to go to the hood. And we must have not done a terrible job because they hired us again for our very first action film, Vendetta, that comes out 2015, starring Dean Cain, Michael Eglund, who died in the wheelchair very
and the
tragically.
big show, Paul White. I was the Princess Bride. I wanted to work with my own giant, and I didn't know God would send me one because there aren't that many around.
Why do they only let us work with like guys 7 foot and higher?
They think they'll keep us in our place. It's just unruly. Well, as you all know, if you've ever heard us speak before, we don't stop.
Does anybody in the audience have a question? Wait, I'm coming, sir. Sir, I'm almost there.
I'm just going to stand here
Sir.
in my light.
I'm almost there. Okay, I'm there. Hi. Good dog.
Hello. One thing I wanted to know was the scenes where we had, where we had Jacob Burton, smashing through doors through windows and everything. I wanted to know how much of that is stuff that Cain can actually do, and how much of it is just, was just embellished for the movie.
I'm going to be real with you. Glenn is way more powerful than any of us had ever guessed. He had a plastic hook and chain to be what he spun, and we were
Good question.
Yeah, that's a great question. We were working with him with the stunt coordinator, Kamani Smith, who also came back for Vendetta, who is awesome. And we were like, okay, Glenn, you just take this thing, you're going to spin it, you're going to throw. And this hook and chain, which is the problem that no human should be able to lift, he just picked it up and spun it around. Also, after he chainsaws through Grayson Holt, Will, Amy's bitchy brother's chest, that huge slab had 4 people push it in slowly and wheel it over. And between takes, we're like, okay, we're going to need the slab back.
And Glenn goes, oh, hey, what this? There you go. We
There's
don't
no man who can be his stunt double also.
No, he Kool-Aid Man just threw the doors. We were always never hit him when he got hooked up. We'd be like, oh yeah!
That was one of the things in the first film. I didn't know what Jacob Goodnight's power level was, so I wanted to know that it was better than everyone else's.
Yeah,
He is the hand of God, after all.
he can break through fucking anything. He's so strong.
Fun drinking game. If he breaks through something, you drink responsibly.
You go get the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, a question.
Oh, I don't have to go far. Goodbye.
How was it working with Danielle Harris? Like, actually to work with her?
Okay, this is so weird. Okay, so Danielle has an assistant named Logan, also my castmate. I love you, Logan. Anyways, so he told
Your cat's going to be watching this later.
Logan, Mama loves you. Just in case. And he told her that we were making See No Evil, so she actually approached us because she had seen another film we did called American Mary. And we sit down for lunch with Danielle Harris, and we're the biggest fucking fangirls on the planet. We're literally sitting there and just like,
It was the day we were supposed to go to SummerSlam, which we did go to that year, but I was like, do we have time for breakfast with Danielle Harris? I'm like, what are you, stupid? Of course we have time for breakfast with Danielle Harris.
Danielle is super cool, and luckily we got to modify a lot of the script with our own sensibilities, but every time Danielle talks, she's such a very vastly interesting young woman. We just put it in the script, like the everybody dies, or this is the choice I want to do. Like all the very interesting things about her. She's had a very like amazing life, and I was like, oh my god, we should put that all in there. Cake and cadavers kind of girl. That's Danielle fucking Harris. Totally.
So her, I wish there was a character poster of her that's a cake and cadavers type of girl.
Maybe a fan will make one. Who knows?
Maybe a fan will make one.
Short answer: she's fucking rad.
She is amazing. She's a horror icon for a reason. I call her horror royalty.
Yeah, at the Screamfest screening, I got her to. I was like, "Can you be in 3 No Evil?" She's like, "I'm dead." I'm like, "As a psychotic delusion." She's like, "I guess." I guess it's close enough.
I'll take that.
A third question? I'll go Herman. So right. Did I? We're not making fun of you. We want to learn how to speak Aussie.
Was it really necessary to kill off Danielle Harris? Could you make it so she comes back in part 3, please?
Jen, do you want to answer it at the same time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course it was necessary. Everyone expected the final girl. And with Katie and Danielle, I think everyone was like, oh, you stupid bitches, you killed Katie again? What is she going to do to you?
Katie's going to be killed so many times by me before she dies.
I love Katie.
Constantly.
She's such a talented actress, but if you met her, you'd really understand why you want to kill her. Because she looks so beautiful covered in blood. She looks the best covered in blood. And that little neck slit.
Oh, she was a gusher.
Yeah.
We had the same team on Masters of X come on from American Mary, and the same guys who killed her in that. Oh, or does it for those who didn't watch the movie?
Who hasn't seen American Mary? Exactly. I would have been like, how did you get here?
Why are you here if you haven't seen American Mary? So it was nice to have the same team come in and kill her again, and we had the blood cannon again, and we're like, hee hee, you're getting it.
Do we have time for one more question, or do we want to let them drink and smoke?
One more question.
Okay. Where is it? I'm coming.
Whoa, it's all gonna go all the way up there.
There she goes.
Oh man, sir, why did you sit there? You cool? You too cool to sit closer to the front? Did you? But you've moved now.
It's so sweet of all you to listening to you laugh and respond, because I've seen this thing a lot of times. Being able to watch it with you, I get to see it through your eyes again. It's like watching it with a bunch
Jen, I'm up here. Come on.
Sorry. I just wanted
Stop having feelings. It's bad for the image. Sir.
What else do you have coming up after Vendetta?
If you can say. If I can say. Jennifer and I are big comic book nerds, so we're very lucky to. Uh-oh.
Catherine Isabel, your painkiller Jane.
I don't think so, maybe. I can't answer.
If you really want her.
Wait, did you just say Painkiller Jane? I didn't even say Painkiller Jane. You didn't ask? Oh, yeah, Jennifer and I are going to be directing a little movie called Painkiller Jane, written by Jimmy Palmiotti and Craig Wheaton.
Painkiller Jane is like Lady Deadpool, and I guess they're still waiting to give us Deadpool, because they're going to do that, definitely.
We also want to make a movie with Monster Pictures, who's been supporting us since the very beginning. And Fred Hardy, come here. And that cunt, Ben Hellwig. You cunt.
There it is.
Zach, you're not a cunt, but you sit next to one.
He looks like Kane.
Well, that was very heartfelt. I would like to take a moment to. Thank you. Thank you.
We're going to have to move in so we can move it.
Yeah. There's alcohol and cigarettes and what have you. I'd love to thank you guys so much for coming, and please drink more, because if you haven't seen ABCs of Death 2, let's just say it's enhanced by a drink.
Stick around for ABCs of Death 2. We'll go and get a ticket and then come back. And then comes the party and come and